Hello, my arrow lovers. It is that time again. We're going to go into the future. I'm talking it's season 7, episode 16, 2040, Star City 2040. Let's do it.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hello. Welcome. Hi. How is everybody? Matt's back.
Shooting arrows.
He's very back.
I'm back.
Yeah, hey.
Hey.
And we are so happy to be here with you. I am your host, Alikona Bradford, and I have two amazing people next to me, so let's say hello.
Hello, I am Olivia Di Bortoli.
Hello, everybody. I am Matt Marr, and Carolina is in the future right now, but she'll be back with us in the present next week.
Maybe.
Yes.
Which is still the future, but you get the point.
But it's not so future. Morty. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. All right, my lovely co-hosts at home, you know the deal, and if not, and this is your very first time here, allow me to explain. See, this side of the table belongs to you. You are co-hosting the show with us, so if you're watching live, jump into the chat, hashtag ABTV Arrow on everything social media, and let's talk. Now, the first thing we're going to do is start with hashtag Who I Love to Hate. Yes, I'm loving that.
We're so excited today.
Yeah, right?
Oh no, don't say.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I got scared. That was close.
So if this is brand new to you, who is the actor that did such an amazing job as an actor that you hate them so much because their character is so terrible?
So terrible.
So terrible. I have mine. Do you guys have yours?
We do.
I'll be a gentle lady. Matt, you go ahead.
I don't have one.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm
Okay.
gonna go first because I want to give a shout out to the chat. You guys are amazing. I already saw like 3 Who I Love to Hates. Actually, Matt took mine, so I'll start with Blob. Blob said that she hates Stephen Amell for not being in this episode tonight.
Okay. I hate his abs for not making a cameo.
I hate him too for not being in the show tonight, but we were talking about maybe that's, spin-off time.
Yeah.
He's getting out. But Matt said mine, and we talked about it earlier, the Who I Love to Hate is the makeup artist for Felicity Smoke.
Damn.
It looked like you said, like glue.
Yeah, it looked like when you're in kindergarten, you take the Elmer's glue and they did like this. They're like, here, wrinkle your forehead, let's put the glue on, and when it dries, open your eyes.
Yep. That's
Now
exactly.
you're
It
old.
was.
And then
you're
they cut her
old.
hair a little and like made us straight.
I love Felicity Newscaster Bob. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I love it. I really wish that they would make people look how they look really like give her a wig that's like short, like she put it in rollers in the night and then like she teased it in the morning like that. She totally has like mom hair and mom jeans. Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, they didn't do that at all.
I mean, because like Dinah looks freaking beat. Like, she looks like the crypt keeper. You know what I mean?
Her hair is so gray.
And and Renee looks like.
Can we talk about his toupee?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he looks. They all look so old. And Felicity, they're just like.
Girl, you old now.
And like everybody else kind of changed their voices. Like if you notice, they're changing the way they even speak a little bit.
Yeah.
Not Felicity. She's like, hey, I'm still here. I'm just gonna
No,
quiet
she
it."
did a little bit. She was like a little bit more soft-spoken.
She was. I guess
She's-
that's true.
She is my daughter, or whatever
Right.
she said. She was a little bit more soft-spoken, but it's still very much Felicity.
She's a hot mom.
Yeah.
She's a
She's
hot
a
mom.
hot
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Maybe
She's
she's
a hot
just
mom.
one of those.
Yeah. Did you come up with yours or shall I go?
Go. Oh, damn it. No, I was talking about Felicity. So yeah,
Okay.
you go ahead.
Okay, so my hashtag Who I Love to Hate is Renee, because I just want to slap some common sense into him. I'm like, you were a vigilante for how many years of your
Yeah.
life, and you just had someone like totally pull one over on you? How? And not even just pull one over, but like gung-ho to the point where I thought maybe he was getting paid off.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people in the chat agree with you. Chris says Renee as well, and Fantastic says Renee as well. So
Thank you.
the chat agrees with you.
Does anybody say Blackstar? Because that's who I love to hate this episode.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I'm on board with that.
No, just because the character, she's all like, my mommy doesn't let me. And I'm like, your mom is trying to protect your ass, girl. And like, I'm like, I don't know. It's like, you get upset when your parents, when you find out that your dad drank too much Strawberry Hill in high school and now you have another sibling, like in a bad way. But this is like, you have a brother, like your mother was trying to save the city, literally like be a hero.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just wanted love. And so she redeemed herself by the
She
amazing
did.
fight
Yeah.
scenes, and she had the best lines of the whole show.
Yes,
so
she did.
don't get me wrong, I love the character, but I just was a little bit like, come on,
I
girl,
agree.
Right.
snap out of it.
I was like, calm down a little
Yeah,
bit.
if
Like,
Dr. Phil was here, he'd be
Yeah.
like, chill.
Right.
You have mom issues.
But in her
You have mom
defense,
issues.
I'm glad you brought her up because I do want to talk about her first. But in her defense, the only thing she knows is mom, Nissa, and the woods.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so all she has is her mom, so that's all she's holding on to. So as far as throwing a tantrum, like, she doesn't know anything else. She has not been properly socialized.
Yeah.
She never went to school, y'all. So she hasn't been around anything. So of course she's
Wow.
like, me first. Just
Yeah.
me, hello.
And she thinks she's an only child,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So.
She's never read Lord of the Flies. She didn't know it could be worse.
Right.
could be way
right.
worse.
Remember when you read Lord of the Flies, you're like, I'm so lucky. I could be on an island right now and like fighting for blood. That's a
Yeah.
whole different show.
But speaking of Talia, I really like the whole sister wife thing that we saw again.
Yes.
With the Felicity and Talia
Nissa.
together. Or,
Yeah.
Talia.
Nissa,
I'm sorry.
Nissa, the actress
With
Katrina
Nissa.
Law.
Love
Yes.
her.
I want Nissa to be on the show every
Me
episode.
too.
Every episode.
Every
I
episode.
really like her.
Yes.
P.S. She was in a really great Christmas movie on one of those Hallmark channels. Look it up. I love her.
Hallmark
But-
movies
No.
are the best.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Hope she wasn't with Lori Laughlin's production.
Oh
company.
God. Ooh.
She ain't working no more.
Ooh, too soon.
Too soon.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I love this. You know when I loved it? It went along with my shirt, actually.
It's a
You
good
don't see my
shirt.
shirt, by the way. I'm going to brag.
You just
Here
get
it
up.
is.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
There we go.
There we go. It's me. It's my body. And but it's that was so Gal Gadot,
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, like with Trainer as a kid, and literally like she comes up and she's
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
mid-adult. I queened out a little bit inside because
Yeah.
you know I'm a sucker for that, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I just went this all the time.
Yeah.
Because last week we were wondering, we're like, who trained her to be
Right.
this like archer? And we were like, it had to be one of these
Right.
people. And then when I saw Nissa, I was like, yes,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course it was.
Yeah.
Of course.
But I loved it. Okay, so I'm thinking it's like my favorite part of the show, but when they even started the episode and she was like 2 feet tall and she was
Yeah.
doing handstands
And
and
adorable.
kicks, and
So
I'm like,
cute.
oh my God, where did they find this child actor? I love her.
She was so cute. I
Yes.
just wanted to squeeze her
Yes.
and bite her.
She was adorable.
Meow.
Yes. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to make sure we touched upon that first because that was like my favorite. I love seeing little girls. Like you
Yeah.
should, as a little girl, teach your girl how to fight. Just
And
saying.
they did. It was and we were kind of talking about this before, but we thought it was a good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though we were all not on board with the whole flash forward
Right,
thing,
right.
I feel like we all kind of appreciated this episode.
I mean, I think it was Steven Starr read on Twitter, and Steven was like, y'all have dogged the flash forwards, but you're going to eat your words tonight.
Oh,
And I was
he
like,
said that.
okay, you right,
Steven
girl.
Starr, you're right. Okay,
You right, girl.
okay.
You right. I got you.
Got you.
Okay. For those who are on the podcast, we've got Matt giving some, I don't know, like baby shark hands with his like, got you. But I will say this, I think the reason why it was so likable, and we were talking about this before we went on air, is the fact that it follows the exact same format as Arrow in the present. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like giving us all these weird baby clues for like 3 seconds or 30 seconds, and you're like, where does that even fit in? Okay, somebody dies. Okay, great. Whereas this is like, thank you for answering some questions of ours, but at the same time, it's like watching, instead of Oliver, we have Mia doing all these great things. Which,
Instead of more questions, we have more answers.
Right.
Yeah.
P.S. The choreography with her as an actress, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fights. I was watching this and even thought, well, this did feel very much like a spin-off episode.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and Stephen Amell even tweeted like, I think he tweeted last week, like, y'all are going to love this episode of handing over the reins to her, which was super gracious. But it felt either like a spinoff or it even thought, I was kind of like, I think I almost would be more interested in the flash forwards. Like, if like episode 1 of the season had started, like, what if like the whole season was a flash forward and then the flashbacks were like present day? Like,
Interesting.
it would have just been more. It took them a while to get here, but I'm a little more interested. But I'm still in like, wait. So we've got a daughter in the future, a sister in the present. I don't know how all of these are going to thwomp into a storyline. And then also because I'm a nerd and I've read stuff like comic books.
Right.
I'm like, how is this going to work in Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is going to happen next fall.
Right.
And
It's
everybody
gonna be
knows
huge.
probably Oliver. Everybody feels like Oliver's going to die.
Right.
So, but maybe not.
Do you think we're going to see Oliver in any of the flash forwards?
I don't know.
Yes.
They made it seem
Yeah.
like
Or is he
was
already
gone.
dead?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we're already doing a prediction about that. But
Yeah,
my prediction
right,
is
right.
yes.
Okay,
Puddle
okay.
Pirate Productions agrees with
Hi.
you. He says that he would agree for a spin-off show. That would be awesome. Which I agree. I think that's
Yeah,
what they're calling.
people are already doing that. But before we get too deep diving and I nerd out, I just want to say, I get so excited to read the chat and everybody in here. I love you guys and
Yeah,
you
you guys are the
ladies,
best.
or you whatever. I don't want to put pronouns. I love you people.
Should I do some shout-outs? Ivan
Yes,
Soto,
yes,
Billie
yes.
Jean Girl. Hi, you guys. Matt, I already talked to
Hi.
you. Almani and Chris Maley and Blob. Hi, you guys.
Hello.
Blob. I love Blob. That's
Blob.
great.
Blob 989, always here. Hi.
That's great. Great. And before we go on to our next topic, I just want to say thank y'all again for watching, for shouting out, for commenting, for just validating us. We appreciate it.
We just need validation.
And making us the ESPN of TV talk. As you all know, and if you don't know, or tell somebody in the chat to do it, but make sure to subscribe to this on your YouTube channel. Hit the little button. Give us a rating in iTunes. That's a big deal, y'all. So give us a rating, or some of you I know, because sometimes I get nerd out and I like going to Reddit. If you're in Reddit, be like, I love this podcast. Like, because I just Reddit for everything. And also leave us a comment in the YouTube. We love that when you do that in the YouTube.
You sound like you're 90.
In the YouTube, leave us a comment, and I'll send you a postcard thanking you. Fragrance with a little bit of Aqua de Joe. I don't know why.
Joe.
Yeah, I don't know why.
was that?
I
You
don't-
just reminded me of Robin Williams for a
my
second.
first boyfriend would wear that. I don't know.
Why does that
Anyway,
make him
what are we
old?
talking about? Okay, so being a part of AfterBuzz really means a lot to us. We look forward. I missed y'all last week. Thank you. I celebrated
There's
the
a lot
big
of birthday
4-0,
wishes.
and I thought of you. Thank y'all very much. I'm gonna watch the episode because I know y'all did some stuff, but I've still got to watch it. But no matter what, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for making us the ESPN of TV talk. And if you like the show and you want to talk, share it on your social medias too.
Yes, and hop on social media. Follow all our hosts. Follow AfterBuzz TV at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter and Instagram, and of course us. I'm at yours truly, Alikona, with the underscores in between, especially on Instagram.
Yeah.
Shout me out and be like, "Hey, I'm from Arrow," which a few you've done, and I love it.
I've actually
Yeah.
gotten a few too,
I
and I
follow
followed
people
you
back.
back.
Yeah.
Alikona has the best action shots, so
Oh my gosh, Alikona
She's-
needs to be on this show.
She's
trying,
literally the
y'all.
coolest. I'm at Olivia Di Bortoli. Easy everywhere.
Easy. You're wow. Wow.
Her number
Whoa.
is 555.
Okay.
I should just write my name in the bathroom stall at this point.
Olivia, After Dark.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Wow.
I gotta go.
Wow. Okay. And you can. Who cares where you can follow me? These have our 2 T's, 2 R's. All right. Let's jump in.
Okay.
Wait, Ivan Soto just gave us the best news ever.
Okay.
So the young Mia was actually James Banford's daughter.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Of course she is. Of course she is. Of
The
course
stunt coordinator.
He taught
Oh,
her. Yes.
I was like, why do I know that name?
He's like,
Oh my God! I love him even more.
yeah.
He was a guest a couple seasons ago,
He
so
was.
check him out. He came on. It was via Skype. He's a super nice guy. He's actually the one that referred me to Jam, which you go to too, but that's where I've done a lot of my training too. So mwah, mwah, mwah. We love you. Super cool. Thank you for the news, Ivan. Speaking of
My
Mia, though, before we get into the next topic, I sort of have another hashtag who I love to hate.
Okay.
And it's so bad. Okay, so I'm just going to put it out there. Like, I would love to be on this show. That would be my ultimate dream. So casting directors, please don't hate me because I love you so much. But I got to call you out because we've done it before. But it just, because I had a whole episode of staring at Zoe, it just really upset me that Zoe is a little white girl in the beginning. Or maybe she's got some Latina
she's
in
got
her.
some Latina.
But she's straight hair, fair complected.
Yes.
And now in the future, she's curly haired.
Yes.
Like Afro-Cuban, very Latina, beautiful,
Beautiful.
great actress. But you can't get that. What?
They could have tried a little harder to make them the same.
Well, in the show's although it hasn't been that long, but it really is amazing how much more aware people are getting of diversity just since the show started.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
So probably they thought,
Let's make it more diverse.
they're like, oh, she looks really, and they're like, oh no.
But her hair was pinned straight as a child.
Yes.
Pinned straight, and now
Yeah.
it's like really curly.
And not like I got a
doesn't
perm.
happen.
It's like a natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you could have,
Yeah.
at least, or yeah,
Have her
whatever.
straighten her hair, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone agrees with you. Ivan
Yeah.
Soto, Puddle Pirate. They're saying yeah.
Puddle
Yeah.
Pirate is a
Harmony.
great name.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is. Okay,
Anyway, all
let's talk about William just a little bit because I want to.
Sassy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. I love his relationship though. I love it. With I'm like Blackstar. Yes. Do you love me? Like you care about me?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
They're so cute together. I think they're gonna be best friends, and I love it.
Yes.
I do like that we're seeing this kind of. I don't know, my notes are all over there. I like that we're seeing this kind of sibling kind of rivalry for them, and they both. I mean, he did too, but it's nice to see people that are main parts of the show not taking everything so seriously. And I think that's something we kind of been missing in Arrow a little bit, especially now that Curtis is gone.
Yeah.
So I just and why it's smart. Why I just realized I'm talking about why it connects with me so much is because Felicity is his mom.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
And you can tell he was raised by Felicity.
Right.
And you get that.
Right.
And the Felicity William relationship also reminded me of the Echo Cullum.
Echo Kellum.
Echo and Felicity relationship when they were together, like
Yeah.
they're both nerding out all
Yeah.
the time, and I was
Yeah.
like, that, you know.
Oh yeah, when Mia says like, "Oh great, there's two of you."
Yeah.
Yes.
When she said that, I was like, oh, it reminds me of back in the day. So,
But it's nice also too because Mia is very much Oliver and William is very much Felicity, even though William is not by birth
yeah,
her son. They did spend that time together, and she's the one that not nourished him, but like when Oliver was busy being mayor, she took the time to help him with homework and really I guess nourish his passion for math or whatever the case may be. It's just nice to see the two of them like that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I liked this. We got to see kind of. I thought they did a really good job this episode of. Obviously, we got to see how much of a badass Mia is with those really truly incredible
so
barefoot
good.
fight scenes.
half a shoe at one point, and then it's back, and 30 seconds later.
Oh,
But
it was?
we won't talk about
They're
that.
Hashtag
like it's
continuity.
dark. Yeah, they're
I
like
know.
it's dark. No one will like
Dark.
this.
But then also see him kind of in his tech element and see him really
Yeah.
succeed.
Yeah.
And then I really felt, and they kind of started to introduce Connor more a little bit, but also too, I love that like I thought it was funny that we've always seen so much of Arrow of like it'll be Felicity or Dinah or some girl who kind of like sweet talks the guy into like getting the info.
Yes.
And he was totally like flirting with this guy just to get with it. And I was like, well, that's something I never thought I'd see on Arrow. So I thought it was funny.
Yeah. I thought, okay, so you said Sylvie.
Girl, words.
Rewind.
Words. Yep.
Okay, you said sibling rivalry, and I feel like the rivalry was more so on her end versus on William's end, because he was like, cool, like, yeah, we're gonna get to know each other, and I have a sister, whereas Mia was just like every time,
true.
it seems
Yeah.
like every time Felicity had a moment with William, or William saw things from Felicity's perspective,
Yeah.
she was like,
But she was so grumpy the whole time.
However, though, how messed up is it that she walked into her mom's secret lair and there's a screensaver of her and William and a screensaver of, I think, Oliver? I'm like, where am I, Mom?
Yeah.
Like, can I at least be
That's
an
true.
alternating photo?
That's true. I could see the anger in that, but she was the whole time just being so grumpy with her mom and not understanding any point that she was just trying to save the world.
Parents
Right.
need a break from your children. If your kid's not going to school and you're staying around all the time, sometimes you get sick of your kids. It's
Yeah.
fine. She wanted to go in her room and not see her daughter. It's
Yeah,
fine.
and work on
I
her
don't
secret
judge her.
plans to
Work
save the
on- Yeah,
world.
her
It's
secret
fine.
plans.
God,
Don't come
Mia.
for Felicity on this show, Olivia. Olivia, I mean, Alikona. I'm sorry.
Coming for her like that,
Did
but
we smoke pot this episode?
No.
Like, what is happening?
We really didn't.
We really didn't, but I
I
swear.
am not easy, I swear.
Well, you know,
mean-
nothing says you're easy like saying you're not easy. So.
So what's going on in the
Anyway.
chat, guys?
So, yeah,
What's
so
everybody
that's
I don't
saying?
even know.
Anyway.
They're chatting amongst themselves,
William
which is
loved
great.
it. William
Okay.
loved it. And Connor Hawk is hot.
Yes.
I mean,
What is he from? He's got a familiar face.
my dreams.
Ask Ivan Soto, where's he from? Find out.
My husband knows everything.
Okay, but did we realize that Connor Hawk was in a relationship with Mia prior to this episode?
Is it a
like
relationship?
No,
romantically?
but they
No.
were obviously linked and I'm all for it.
And I
Yes.
love every moment of it.
Yeah.
But I don't think we knew.
Right. Well, I do like Connor's moment where he tried to explain. Well, there was the fire.
Wow. Wow.
There was that.
Yeah.
That happened. there was the Spider-Man reference. I got it out.
Great. That was great.
And
I love that.
I don't read comic books.
I know.
And I was like, that's funny. But I love the speech that he gave her because he had the very mature aspect. And again, the maturity probably comes from experiencing life, which she has not.
That's true.
But him saying,
true.
you know, you have to share your parents when they're heroes. Unfortunately, you do have to take a step back. And yes, of course, instinctively, us as children want all our time with our parents. But if you can see the grander picture and the amazing things that they're doing and what a great person it takes to be able to take on that responsibility, then you can be a little bit more understanding.
Yeah, and he is also significantly older than her. You know, that's probably why he has more wisdom.
He doesn't.
Well, he was like a teenager almost a teenager by the time when she was born.
Connor Hawk?
Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about William.
No. No, but you do bring up a good point that William does not look that much older
than her. Exactly.
But then again, Felicity had glue on her face, so I mean.
Oh, yeah, because William probably is about...
He was like in middle school.
Yeah. Well, okay, hold on. Somebody do math, because I'm not going to. Literally the year is 2040.
Right.
So we know William is 13.
Yeah.
Right?
Ish.
So maybe 14, 13, probably 13. Let's just say William is 13. So
he's 13.
14, 2019, someone do math. But y'all tell us in the chat, like, how old William should be.
Yeah.
And, because I don't want to bring out I'm not a good host to just bring out my phone and start talking.
Excuses.
Yeah.
But we should talk about Connor Hawk. Also,
Okay.
where is JJ?
That's what I said. Well, first of all, I was like, where's the daughter? And they're like, remember, it's not the daughter, it's the son. But where is JJ? That actually was going to be my prediction.
I think
I'm sorry.
You think? I think we're going to see JJ.
You think?
I would love for him to be a villain.
I think we're going to, which would very much parallel John Diggle's relationship with his brother, if we don't remember from season 3.
So Chris Maley in the chat says, I think Barry and Nora may have effed with Diggle's kid situation. So maybe it's another Barry.
Oh, darn that guy.
But again, it would be for the second time.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
Well, he's adopted. Well, we know that Connor Hawk is adopted. So I feel like something happened to JJ prior for Diggle and Lila to want to adopt. Unless they're like, hey, let's expand our family. This dude's in jail. His poor kid.
Maybe Connor's father was actually Diggle's brother. Maybe he found out he had a son.
No, he's the tiger, the bronze tiger's son. Because he went into the jail, remember?
Yeah. Oh, I love the bronze tiger.
I know.
Oh, this is what we talked about last week.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now. I wish I'd been on this show. Because I was like, who the hell are these people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we saw him come into the jail cell?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have ages.
Oh, yay.
So William is in his early 30s and Mia would be 21. Thank you, Black Magic.
Yay.
Okay. I mean,
Okay, Mia doesn't look 21.
actually, they look that.
Really? She looks like 18,
She looks
19.
I was gonna give 17.
Oh.
I think she looks like 19, 20, and he looks like he could be in his early 30s, actually.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he looked like a baby.
No, how old is that actor? Somebody
I thought he was like mid 20s is what I
think-
scaled him as.
I don't know.
Either way.
Whatever.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, really quick, I do want to talk about Roy. Not that he was like a huge topic of this episode, but it was just nice to see a little bit more of him. And they talked about bringing him into the present, coming in upcoming episodes, not to get into prediction territory. But I'm just excited to see more of that particular actor.
Yeah.
I do. I like him. His Instagram's thirsty, but I still would watch it.
Is it so thirsty?
It's so thirsty.
But he's really a good looking dude. Like, we're going to see some pictures in News and
but
Gossip.
he knows it. But he is.
Yeah.
But
I think out of everyone, they did the best job of aging him.
yeah. He looks kind of like
It's either
really
mangled or
handsome.
not mangled. It's like either mangled or glue, and then it's like Roy in the middle, like kind of okay.
But wait, okay, with Roy, all they did was they added some paint into his hair to make him gray. Like, he's not wearing a wig.
No.
So I'm really confused. Why does Renee have the toupee, and why didn't they just or maybe they did try, his hair is so thick. No, he's got a buzzed head.
His hair's
That's
super
why.
short. You know what? It would have been amazing. Although they have to go back and forth, but y'all just said that exactly the same.
Just give him a bald
That was
cap.
weird.
Yeah.
That would have
Someone
been amazing.
In the chat said Roy went off on that cop. Why did he do that? Remember he like beat him.
Thank you. I was like, anger management issues much?
It was Ivan. Hi, Ivan.
I don't know. I don't know why he beat him. I don't. I don't think. The one thing that didn't confuse me, but I thought, okay, we're getting a clear picture of like where like these like young arrows are, going off of like young Avengers using that term, or Teen Titans, whatever you want to call them. But we don't kind of know like. We don't know fully what's going on with all the adults, I feel like, as far as like their motives. Like,
I agree.
Dinah's the only one where I feel like, okay, we get her. She like, the character of Dinah now makes sense with the police. Like, I want to rename my name. Like, it actually makes sense where she is now. Whereas Felicity, we're like, what the heck? Renee, I don't know.
Renee's all over the place.
I am so really quick though. I want to say I'm so mad at him. I know he did it as a like cover, but his speech about dead or alive, these three are on the run and blah blah blah. And I was like, really, dead or alive?
Like you had to throw that in.
Dead or alive.
You could just said
Good
alive,
song.
please, alive.
Right?
Alive, and it could have been like 2 million.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be
But
10
either way,
million.
was the speech necessary?
$4 and alive, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Then they would have killed him. They would have said, you.
You clearly are not on the right
Olivia
side.
is easy in a bad life.
Aw.
No. But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's just so weird because Renee is so like the vigilantes are like the hope of Star City. And so I need to know why he's made such a reverse on that.
Right. Because he was always the one like fighting to be that
Yeah.
person. Like when everyone else is ready to give up, he's like, no, like remember who you are.
And then his reason for coming back, we didn't even say, he just kind of walked back in. He was like,
You were
"You
right."
You right. They gonna do it tonight.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Wrong again.
Shit.
Mad dog don't know shit. So
he was so much smarter back then.
yeah. So
Stop
and it was just literally like, I thought, really, there wasn't like a big thing of like him like, having to
to-
save somebody, like nothing.
Nothing. Can I just give a quick shout out to Cecilia?
Please.
She says, "Hi, I'm new, and Mia is 21 in the future. Welcome.
Oh, hi.
so excited. Join
Thank
us.
you.
Join the craziness.
I know, I was about
we
to
love
do
you
some-
on our show.
Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome.
That's
I
all
don't
we
know
know.
the rest of the words.
We should
The
make a
end.
welcome
Yeah.
song.
We
should.
Yeah.
We just had a church
I swear,
moment.
we are
Not
like,
high, I swear.
I swear,
I'm hot,
I am
though.
so drunk right now on love for y'all. Aww.
Okay.
And
Beyonce.
Ivan, I love him the most.
Everyone-
Okay. All right. Well, God, I feel like we covered, like, for the most part, everything.
It was a very gay DD way to do it. I felt like we were like, pew, pew, over here, over there. But yeah, I think.
But we did. I mean, we
Anything
covered
else
the
in the
fight,
chat we
the
didn't think
fight
we got?
Scene
Oh man.
at the end.
Yeah.
Like the finale of her,
Yeah.
them getting the little Rubik's Cube thing.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
was great.
yeah.
The thing, I know she didn't have shoes, and she did have shoes, but the fact that it's kind of in the dark, you didn't see. It was really, really.
Yeah.
I'm assuming James Beard.
Bamford?
Bamford.
They said he's
did the
now.
fight.
I saw in the credits like co-producer on this
Ah.
one. Yeah,
He did a great job.
He's moving
Yeah.
up in the
So whoever
ranks.
did fights, yeah.
Yeah.
So great episode, but then we see the preview for next week, and I'm like, I was a little disappointed. I was kind of like, oh, we got to go back to this and the sister and da da da, and so.
I'm kind of digging the flash forwards, and I kind of wish we could stay in them. I
What?
never thought I would
What?
say. And like just
I
bring
kind of-
Stephen Amell
Yes,
to
please.
the flash
please.
forward,
I kind of,
and then call it a day. Alone?
I kind of feel that
Alone
way.
on this boat?
I do.
I mean-
no, you're like.
But if that's the case, I'd be like, get rid of Renee. I'm sorry.
Well, I think Renee's. Look, y'all.
What?
We already know they're closing out the season next year.
Yeah.
There's 10 episodes. They've got to fit that in with like Infinite Crisis.
But at the same
People
time,
are
this
gonna
is
start
already
dying.
right. But this has already been written. Like we only have a handful more of episodes before
Yeah.
the season finale. So it's not like they're gonna go back and be like, hold on, guys, let's rewrite it. Because at this point, they're probably wrapping on shooting, if not have wrapped already.
Yeah.
I don't think they wrapped yet, but soon.
Okay.
Like in a week or two.
okay.
But
So
still,
I
they
feel
could
like
change some stuff.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
But they
I just feel
probably
like
won't.
I feel like some people are going to die at the end of this season.
Yeah.
But for
Maybe.
sure.
Maybe.
That's
But
it.
that's
They
pretty
Anyway.
much
gotta start,
territory.
they got to start killing people off because next season they're done.
Yeah.
Well,
why don't we get into Archer's Alley since we're starting to talk about the future?
okay.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Sorry, I was like, wait a second, Carolina's not here. So yeah, it's just a little quick bit about how the first comic when we saw the Green Arrow the first time was in More Fun Comics number 73 in November of 1941.
Wow.
So this is when we first saw the Green Arrow. And then Arrow, the TV show, premiered in October of 2012. And this is the first time we saw Arrow on TV. So, I don't know, it was just like a fun little comparison of the first time we saw both of them. And they both premiered in the winter, so it seems like they like to be cold.
Or the fall, October.
They like to be cold.
Awesome. So let's get into our news and gossip, shall we? So I know a lot of you probably follow. Oh my goodness.
October's winter.
It is close to winter.
Not it's fall.
Wow.
November is
Halloween.
November is winter. We're
Good. We're good. We're okay. There's a half-naked man on TV.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are wrestling fans, you know who this is. But at the same time, if you follow Stephen Amell, I'm sure you heard about the recent controversy that there was a little bit of a Twitter feud between David Bautista, who has turned an actor, and Stephen Amell.
He's Drax, the Conqueror.
Yes. So Stephen Amell said he met him a little while ago, gave him nothing but praise, thought he was really great, really gracious, etc., etc. So I think he probably would have been a little off-put by this one. I would have been too. But anyway, so basically, Stephen Amell tweeted that he just found, just landed and found out about at Dave Bautista at Triple H, really pumped for the match, but also don't want to see a celebrity angle detract from the awesome wrestling card. Well, Dave took that as a blow to him, and he said, considering that celebrity could actually F someone up, and that celebrity is a former 6-time heavyweight champ, and that celebrity is here because he loves it, maybe it just adds to the card. Maybe. And Steven was like, whoa, hey, I went out of my way to introduce myself to you in Atlanta at a convention so I could tell you that I'm a big fan of yours, and I am. You couldn't have been more pleasant. My tweet was meant to poke fun at me. Clearly, it wasn't funny. Please don't kill me. Yeah.
I mean, I think Dave needs to not take so much HGO.
Yeah.
Why
I feel
don't
like
we just
Steven's
calm
always
down?
getting in trouble on Twitter, though.
Right?
Well,
He
Stephen
is.
Amell is blunt, but in that case, I think Stephen was fine.
Yeah.
Calm down. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so this is just a fun picture of on David Ramsey's Twitter that I picked up, and I think I just did just because I was like, oh, it's I don't know. I think I just like the fact that Roy was in there. There's probably a better reason for that. But
I think he directed that episode, right, too? I think in that Twitter. He's been directing more and more.
Yes. Okay, so going into this next one. So Beth Schwartz has just signed a deal saying that she's going to be writing just a little bit longer with the company. So she's like solidified for the next few years with the WB. And I just wanted to let you guys see, formerly the WB, now the CW. It's Warner Brothers, guys.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to give a shout out to her. And then also, did you guys see last year that John Barrowman was on a TV show, but it's not for the U.S., that's why I didn't hear about it. But basically, he was on the show, he sprained his ankle, like it was a big deal. But just a little quote that he was talking about, because they went into like the rainforest and the jungle and they were out there fending for themselves. And so he says, you're pooping in a bucket, you're showering in a waterfall, in your underwear, and you're brushing your teeth while someone is going to the bathroom. You have to get over a lot of stuff immediately. And I was like, what show was that? That
That's
sounds
crazy.
awful.
It was, I forgot what it is. But, you know, also, too, for people that watch BBC, I knew John Barrowman already from like musical theater, but also from BBC America. If y'all have not watched Torchwood, that is an amazing, like, really, like, amazing show. And that, I think, was one of the things that made him super famous in Britain.
So I'm glad you mentioned musical theater, because he's actually going to be going back in concert.
Oh, yes.
So you can see in blah, blah, blah. Sorry, blah, blah, blah. Forgive me. It's the Fabulous Tour, which is going to continue July 3rd in Cardiff, and will also play in dates in Edinburgh, Nottingham, Birmingham, and more. So if you are in the UK area, go check him out. He said that it's been 30 years since his West End debut in Anything Goes. So...
Yeah. And man, I want to go to Comic-Con and see his show, his cabaret.
Yes. And look,
There he is.
he's wearing the outfit that Matt has on his t-shirt. That's why I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
I couldn't love you more. Couldn't love you more. He is what I don't want to say it, it's a cuss word, but it's, pooping glitter gay, just like me, and I love it.
I just love the fact that he's first of all, he's
who he
fabulous,
is.
he's amazing, he's funny, he stands up for what he believes in.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would have never known, not that it matters, but I would never have known that he was so fierce and fabulous.
Yeah.
Because when he was like the Dark Archer and
He
Malcolm
was so
Miller,
dark.
He's a
I was
great
like,
actor.
Yeah.
Because, like, I can never do that role. I kind of sounds like a purse falls out of my mouth, and I get that. I'm not going to change that. That's who I am.
A purse
But
falls
he's
out
a
of my
really,
mouth.
really good actor. And also, his husband's really cute. Did y'all see the thing on where he did a Facebook Live like 2 years ago? And he was in the hot tub talking, and his boyfriend didn't know there, and he popped up, and his boyfriend was naked, and he apparently is pretty well endowed, and it was like blew up.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
I
And
think
he
I
was,
heard about
and he
that.
was mortified. He was like, David. It was so funny.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
all right.
So these are just fun pictures
Speaking
from
of-
Colton Haynes'
Thirsty.
IG.
Thirsty.
Yeah, but this had to be from a roll. Of
Oh,
some
I'm
sort.
drinking
Yeah.
it. I'm dehydrated.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And this one I just thought was really funny because it just wrapped this amazing shoot, and I couldn't wait to share it with y'all. I've made some incredible gains over the past few days. Honestly, TJF, so I can celebrate. And I'm like, you're so stupid for that. That's hilarious. And then I thought this one was even funnier. If you're listening to the podcast, it's 3 girls in bathing suits, but photoshopped in under all that weave is Colton, Stephen, and David Ramsey. And
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
that
Oh my
is
gosh.
hilarious. And I love that he can laugh at himself and do stuff like that. And then this last
funny.
one is just a shout out that I thought was really cool. If you were listening on the podcast, it is somebody who is a big fan, and Colton gave out a shout out because this person is dressed in the full Arsenal gear. So it says, shout out to @SpiderHazard for doing the best Arsenal cosplay I've ever seen. Thanks for the support and love, buddy. Sending a massive hug. And I just think that's so cool that when you can play something on TV and you inspire people that much,
Yeah.
that they look up to you and they want to dress up like you, and especially
Yeah.
kids want to be like you. That is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So powerful. And a gift people should be careful with.
And Roy.
Now we know what Alikona wants to do with her life.
Seriously. Roy is returning in episode 20 into the real, not the flash forwards, but into
So
the
excited.
Present day.
present
Okay.
day. So
All right, here we go.
Apparently.
All right, so that's all we got for news and gossip. Let's get into our predictions.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Ooh, if you are brand new, this is your time to give us your predictions in the chat while we say ours. Now, don't forget we have a slight delay, so that means start typing now.
Now, go.
Okay, so next episode is all about Emiko, finding out what's going to happen with her or not in the future, but like Oliver's obviously going to find out that she's not so trustworthy. I still think Oliver's going to be like, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She's probably really good, or we can make her good.
Yeah.
I mean, Blackstar is so freaking awesome. I'm like, really, Amiko?
we care
Like,
about Amiko
Blackstar
anymore?
would kick your butt, Amiko.
And the whole making the bad girl good again, it's like so overplayed.
That's a little overplayed.
We've done
that
it
a lot.
so many times.
Yeah.
Kinda
I
done
don't
with
think
that.
she's becoming good.
I don't think
This
so.
episode was so good that now I don't care about Amiko. And before I was like, oh, Amiko. And now I'm like, no.
Meh, over it.
But that's not a prediction. Sorry. My prediction's JJ. I'm going to stick with that prediction.
Okay, I
we
like
are
it.
going to see JJ Diggle.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
My prediction is, I got to think of one.
Well, I'm just going to piggyback on that. And we started saying earlier, I predict that JJ is going to have gone rogue. When we do see him, he's no longer a nice
Okay.
guy. And I also predict that we are going to get a spin-off. Even if it's not 2040, like Star City 2040, I think that there's so much room. And I think this episode is probably going to get so much amazing feedback that it's going to make producers be like, should we do a Blackstar show? And it's
Well-
going to be
then-
yes.
Yes.
Well,
and they're gonna want
DC is literally starting an online network. So they're still.
Oh.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna
They
have
have
so
Teen
much-
Titans. No, they have. It's already up. It's
Yeah.
Titans. They're airing episodes of Young Justice on there, like the animated. So
It's already happening.
yeah, I think that isn't the Birds of Prey going in there. I think it's a
Probably.
streaming.
Yeah.
So it could go into that.
Okay, my prediction is we don't see Stephen Amell in the future. I think he's already dead.
Okay.
Okay.
So there are a lot of predictions from you guys. Puddle Pirate says, I predict that we will see how and why Diggle adopts Connor.
Okay.
Matt Shamelo says, I predict Felicity's invention in present day is going to be the demise of Ollie, and she's trying to save the city to redeem herself.
Great.
Billie Jean Girl, I predict that Oliver is going to have a hard time believing Laurel. That Emiko,
Thanks for bringing that up.
that Emiko is not so good.
Yes.
Okay.
Blob, I predict that Renee is going to split with Team Arrow and get bitter towards vigilantes because of Emiko, and that's why he's bad now.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
Okay.
Ivan Soto, Oliver and Laurel will finally have many scenes together.
Okay.
That's all I have.
I love
I predict that
I love
Renee is
that.
going to get some from Emiko.
Yeah.
And that's why he's going to be so sprung that he can't buy into the whole she's a bad
Somebody
girl.
needs to have sex on the show, y'all.
It's been a
while.
while.
It's been a while.
Right?
All we had was that one good Felicity
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Oliver.
No one else. Yeah, nobody else did.
Yeah.
I never
I'm
noticed
telling
that.
you, it's Oliver and Diggle's time.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, we had an amazing time with you. Thank you so much. If you joined us live, if you were not able to, no big. We totally get it. So you can leave comments below. You can find us again on social media, please, and we can start a conversation there. So find me at yours truly, Alikona _ in between. I'm mainly on Instagram. You can tweet me, include me. I'll try to find you. But find me on Instagram. And then also follow these great guys.
Yeah, I'm at Olivia Bertoli. I had so much fun. Yeah, I'll be in the chat all the rest of the night and in the comments.
She's so good at that.
You can find me. I'm Matt Marr, 2TCR. You can find me at I'm Easy at no, the Matt Marr, 2 T's, 2 R's. We love you guys.
Yes.
guys.
We'll see you next week. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Goodbye. Pew, 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 pew.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.